I'm definitely out of shape. Brooke's freezing cold because she filled her boots with snow. It's hailing hard. Found a little cave we're hiding out in.
Are we there yet?
Good morning, everybody. So it is a gorgeous morning here in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, and Rocky Mountain National Park has just opened up this week. And so we are just itching to get out and have an adventure because it's been way too long. Let's go have an adventure. Let's have fun.
Rocky Mountain National Park is a jewel in the national park system. It's an oasis for wildlife and a mecca for outdoor recreation, and covers over 265,000 acres of the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains. It's one of the most visited national parks in the country, and boasts many different geographical regions, from high alpine to deep forest. And its numerous rivers and lakes make it an ideal habitat for a wide array of animal species, including herds of elk, mountain goats, bighorn sheep, moose, and many other smaller animals. The park is an outdoor enthusiast paradise, with hundreds of trails traversing the mountains and winding through the canyons and woodlands. There are hiking adventures for all ages, from an easy walk around Bear Lake to intense mountaineering up Long's Peak, the highest point, topping out at a whopping 14,259 feet. During our visit to the park, we hiked several trails, and today we're going to share 3 family-friendly hiking options. The hikes we'll mention range in difficulty from easy to moderate. Please make sure to do further research for any hike you wish to pursue. As you'll see in this video, even a scenic stroll up to a lake can turn from pleasant to dangerous if you're not prepared. Note that these are just 3 of literally hundreds of potential hiking options here. Let us know in the comments what your favorite hikes are in the Rocky Mountains. Number 1, Bear Lake.
All right, we're hiking up to Bear Lake, and it is still very snowy up here. There's snow everywhere. Hey guys, come on Brooke, let's go.
Bear Lake is an extremely popular destination in Rocky Mountain National Park, and during peak season you may consider using the park shuttle to drop you off at the trailhead. Even though there is a large parking lot, it fills up very quickly. Bear Lake is a short loop of 0.8 miles and is a nature trail with an interpretive guide. The guide can be purchased at the trailhead and describes natural, geological, and historical points of interest along the route. The trailhead elevation is 9,475 feet. Even though there's barely any elevation gain during the short walk, you may still feel the effects of altitude or get winded if you aren't used to being this high. We definitely recommend going early to avoid crowds, and so you can take your time. There are several stunning scenic photo ops on this short and easy trail.
Okay. All right, we hiked all the way around Bear Lake. It's a good, fun hike. It's beautiful here. Oh, Brooke slipped and fell in the snow, so she's done. All right, headed out now.
Number 2, Dream Lake.
It's a beautiful sunny evening, and we're going on a dad and the kids hike up to Dream Lake, which is above Bear Lake. Kids wanted to come play in the snow, and these trails still have tons of snow on them, so we should get some good snow play in.
Dream Lake is a step up in difficulty from Bear Lake, but it's still relatively easy and definitely a family-friendly hike. It's a total of 2.2 miles round trip with a total elevation gain of 450 feet. The trailhead for Dream Lake starts at Bear Lake, so once again, if you come during peak season, you may want to take the free park shuttle. At about half a mile, you'll arrive at a small body of water called Nymph Lake.
All right, so we made it to Nymph Lake. And the kids just can't stand it. They want to play in the snow. So we're making our way over to the shady side where all the snow is. It's definitely very wet and boggy. Okay, can you jump? Okay, 1, 2, 3, jump. Oh, okay, made it. All right. Come on, Brooke.
I can't jump.
Just walk, you have boots. All right. Snow! tree wells.
From Nymph Lake, you'll climb a few short rocky sections which bring you up to an area with incredible vistas of Long's Peak and Hallett Peak. This section is a tiny bit steep in spots, so take your time and enjoy the scenery. The trail between the two lakes is really quite spectacular. Just before arriving, you'll cross the cascading outlet of Dream Lake as it careens down the mountainside. The lake itself is absolutely breathtaking, especially in the morning or the evening.
All right, well, that was absolutely gorgeous. This lake is fantastic. So picturesque. I wish we could stay here longer, but it's gonna start getting dark. So we're gonna start heading down the trail. These kids are gonna get in a couple last sleds down the snow.
Number 3, Fern Lake.
All right, Emma and I are doing a bonus adventure today, hiking up to Fern Lake. Well, we'll see how far we get. We're not sure. It's kind of a little ways away, so we'll see how far we get with the daylight we've got left. But everybody else was tired, so we dropped them off at home, came back into the park. Now we're hitting the trail. All right.
The last hike on our list moves from easy to moderate, though some would probably rate it difficult. We saw families with small children doing this hike and believe it's accessible to anyone in decent shape and with proper preparation. The hike to Fern Lake is a round trip of 7.6 miles with an elevation gain of 1,400 feet. There are extended sections of long uphill, and the highest point is 9,540 feet. The trail starts out mostly flat and rolls gently along the Big Thompson River. The flowers and vegetation through this area are wonderful, and you'll quickly find yourself at Arch Rocks, a little over a mile from the trailhead. From here, you'll make your way to an area known as the Pool at Cub Lake Trail Junction. The Pool is where Fern Creek meets the Big Thompson River and is a popular area to picnic. From here, you'll begin to steadily climb upwards until it feels like the climb will go on forever. After about 7/10 of a mile, you'll be rewarded with a rest at the spectacular Fern Falls, a 60-foot waterfall of Fern Creek. This is a great spot to grab a snack and water because there is still another mile to go with about 650 feet of climbing.
So we're probably about 3 miles in to the hike. It's definitely very tiring. We're not used to this elevation. And I'm definitely out of shape. But we're almost there. Excited to get there. All right, well, we made it to the lake. Oh, that was a hard hike. We got to cross this snow to get up there, but I think we made it. Emma's going up there already. There's a little cabin up here. I wonder if that's a ranger cabin or something. Yeah, over there. There it is. Woo! Look at that. Look at that beautiful lake.
A couple of words of caution for this hike. You'll definitely want to make sure that you bring ample water or a way to filter water on the trail. Also bring some snacks to keep your energy up. Lastly, it is recommended to do this hike earlier in the day as thunderstorms are frequent in the afternoon, which we learned firsthand.
Woo! It's hailing hard. Woo! It is hailing real hard. Let's wait it out for a minute. Woo! Oh, we found a tiny shelter under a rock here. Just out of nowhere, this thunderstorm decided to open up on us. Woo! That's what happens when you hike in the mountains. All right, our rock shelter started to just get soaking wet, so we decided to make a run for it. get down the trail as much as we can. Woo! Either way, we're gonna be soaking wet. All right, Emma and I found a little cave we're hiding out in. The storm's just gotten worse, so we're gonna wait a little while because the thunder and lightning's really worrisome a little bit. So anyway, this thing's totally all soaked. Ugh, we are soaked to the bone. Well, this is an adventure, huh? All right, well, we've been waiting about 5 minutes and the rain has not let up. So we're gonna give you a little tour of our cave here. It's actually fairly spacious, as you can see. There's the outside. Over on this area, we've got the bathroom and the washing room. Over here where Emma's sitting, that's the living room. And here's the front patio area right here. So pretty spacious quarters. We're lucky we made it down here because I don't think this rain's gonna let up for a little while. We may be waiting here for a good 20 minutes. If it doesn't let up in probably the next 15 minutes or so, we'll just make a sprint for the car. Though I think we're still probably a good 1.5 miles from the car, maybe 2. So we still have a long way to go. Anyway, let this be a lesson to you. Always bring a rain poncho. See, I know this, and the rain poncho's sitting in the car. A lot of good it does there. All right, we've waited in the cave for about 15 minutes. It's still raining, but not nearly as much. We're just gonna go for it because we're getting super cold and we don't want to get hypothermia just sitting here in this cave all night. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's not raining that hard now. Ugh. Goodbye, cave. Thank you for protecting us. Oh, ow, that hurt. Whew. Yeah, it's not raining too bad. So we're gonna book it back to the car, try and warm up. Woo. Oh yeah. We found a huge cave back there.
I was gonna say, where did you guys come
We were hiding in there.
from? You guys stuck
Hi, dear. He's just like, what? Fun times. All right, I'll spare you the boring 1.5 miles we have to hike still, and we will see you on the next adventure. All right, see ya.